So now on the content issue, what if you don't have content? Because the other thing that I found is the people fear about membership sites is that they always, they have to be adding new content. And I've been through Simple Six Figures, like I said, and it totally blows this concern out of the water. But Paul, can you tell me how Simple Six Figures pretty much makes this area more than a piece of cake?
Yeah. Without giving away all the quote secrets of here's where to get your content, but I do that. I tell you where to get the content, and then the cool thing is I tell you exactly how to get your members to tell you what content they want. And that's a big facet of Simple Six, is that so often we're out there creating things we think people want, that we're hoping they want. And yet, the cool thing is that we can create some very simple content, even on-the-fly content, that will allow us to give our members exactly what they desire. And here's the cool thing, is that when we're giving people in our niche what they really want, what they can use, and even what they need, then we don't have to give them a lot of it to be successful. And that's part of the challenge of content, is that we're often thinking in terms of massive content. But the truth is, when we are serving a particular niche, we don't have to give them a massive amount of content. We just need to give accurate content. And so that's what I try to do more than anything else, is to show people how to find the best accurate content for their niche, or how to produce that themselves very quickly and very easily. Because here's one of my goals, is for it to take about an hour or at the most 2 hours a month to create the content that's needed, if you're creating it either from scratch or using a content source. And if it gets beyond that, most likely you're creating too much content because people can't consume it all. And when you give people what they really need and what they can use, even if it's a small amount of content, then they're excited about that and they're able to easily see the value. It's when we're giving them more than they can use, more than they could ever consume, and especially if it's not very good, then they don't feel like the site's really worth it, because they feel like, well, I'm not getting much out of that site. Whereas when you give them exactly what they need, exactly what they want, then it's pretty cool. So I do in Simple Six show people where they can get that content so they'll never run out, and very simple ways to generate the content from scratch without it consuming their lives, without them taking very much time at all. And that's another little secret of Simple Six, is that you're not at all taking your life out. Instead, you're giving the members exactly what you promised in the way that you promised them, very accurately and very succinctly.